My name is Nemo from Epic Energy. We are here in Mutare where we have installed a very big system which is powering a massive warehouse where I'm standing right here. So this system is a 370 kilowatt solar array solar system with a 500 kilowatt inverter capacity and an 802 kilowatt hours battery bank, which is a massive battery bank for evening use when there is no power or there is no grid. So I just want to take you through this particular setup which we have done here in Mutare. So like I said, we have a 500 kilowatt inverter installed at this particular system, and it's powering the entire warehouse, which include air conditioning system, cold rooms, and what is called the HVAC, and also the fire suppression system for this entire unit, which means if there's no grid, they can run overnight without any issues through the battery bank that is available. The maximum load that they can load up the battery is around 50 kilowatt, which is the load that is operating with the fire suppression system and the HVAC that cools down the entire space where we are. Then from there, on the roof, we installed the 370 kilowatt solar array through a firefighter system as well. So basically how this firefighter system works is we plug in our solar array into the firefighter system, then from the firefighter system it goes into the combiner box. The reason being, the firefighter systems are controlled by AC input power. So in this case, if there is a surge or there's a fault on the DC side, anyone can quickly just punch in the emergency button on the wall to make sure the system shut off production from the solar array whilst we attend on the surge or whatever fault that will be happening on the system. So it's a complete unit for safety, for protection of the system itself, and in case of those scenarios where there are fires. So from the surge protection, from the combiner box, it comes down to go into our MPPTs. So each combiner box is holding 5 strings of 16 panels which are connected in series. So they are combined in the combiner box. So from that combiner box, now we have, I think we have a set of 9 combiner box which is holding 5s. Then from the roof now comes down into our MPPT. We have 9 strings that are going into our MPPT that add up to the capacity that I've just mentioned. Then from there, once it goes into the inverter, our system now has a battery bank. We have 4 clusters of the battery bank, which needs to be switched on and switched off chronologically if you want to set up the system. So here's a kicker now. So because of the fire suppression system that is linked up into the entire unit, if that fire suppression is not operational, the system is not going to kick in, it's not going to be operational. So when you're setting it up, it is a UPS inside, which makes sure that fire suppression constantly and continuously operational for the system to operate. Otherwise, the system is down. That's a protection mechanism that is installed with this particular system right here in Mutare. So for all commercial projects, you want to run industry, you want to run warehouses, any massive machines that you may want to run, solar can actually power that. So you should definitely consider going off grid, especially during the day. You can put up a megawatt of solar array that can power your equipment flawlessly. But what we are always encouraging clients is to integrate an on-grid system with a small battery bank, because your system, the way it operates, it works with what is called grid reference. So as long as you see the grid coming in, it suppresses the grid to generate from solar. So in case maybe you don't have the grid, we all know erraticness of power supply locally, that small battery bank then will produce the grid reference that is required by the system. Then you start operating. My name is Nemo from Epic Energy, and we do switch you on, and my phone number is 0772 441 552.